plot of 2022's Nope heavily centers around alien entities and the spectacle surrounding the unknown. The Gordy's birthday sequence delves specifically into traumatic events that are quickly turned into nothing but spectacles by the general public. The sequence makes use of the TV studio lighting, mainly fill lights, already established on scene, each shot improperly lit as we mostly sit in shadows, as it is intended to look like the studio has been almost completely evacuated. A cut to black right before we are shown the impact and exactly what's happening is intentional in playing up the spectacle of the scene. We then cut to a level mid-shot of who we know as a young Ricky hiding under a table, bearing witness to everything. He is established as our lead character in this sequence, and whose story we will be following for now. This is the beginning of a series of island match shots between Ricky and Gordy the chimpanzee. When we get to see Gordy, it is a dirty low-angle tracking shot as it pans left to right and tilts up and down, following Ricky's eyesight. A tablecloth covers the top of our vision to really send home the point of view aspect. We now know the conflict in this scene. We see the damage that's already been done and reluctantly witness the damage that is about to be done when we see that there is still live victims on the set. We cut back to a medium close-up of Ricky reacting to what he sees in an ensuing pattern. The sequence places heavy importance on focusing directly on Ricky and his point of view as the audience gets to relive his trauma with him. We almost never cut to a different shot, angle, or place after this as we continue to witness a rampaging chimpanzee kill our friends and co-workers. In these shots, we get to see the studio in intimate detail. The cameras, the monitors, the lights, the mess of colourful, vibrant props stained in blood, and the sign still lit up, flashing applause for a live audience. Balloons popping becomes our motif. It is what first set off Gordy and his massacre, and at the end of Nope, it is the very thing that kills our main antagonist. We, as viewers, are spared from most of the brutality in a deliberate effort to comment on audience's obsession with spectacle regarding violence and tragedy, and how Ricky's childhood trauma warped his worldview to what it is in the present day. Gordy is later shown coming to his senses, seemingly unsure of what happened to him. We get a longer cut of a tracking long shot that turns into a dirty close-up of Gordy spotting and approaching Ricky as he hoots in an attempt to communicate with him. He backs up into a medium close-up and uses sign language to say, "What happened, family?" We get a match-on-action cut to our first shot, not part of the eyeline match. A level medium close-up of Gordy's paw hovering in the air as Ricky's hand enters frame to fist bump Gordy. Before their fists get to meet, a loud gunshot sounds as we see Gordy thud to the ground and blood splatter from his head onto the tablecloth covering our vision. A cut back to a close-up of Ricky stained with Gordy's blood breathing erratically ends our Gordy's birthday sequence. We hear sirens, police radio chatter, and approaching footsteps. Our last piece of dialogue we get is an off-screen officer reporting his arrival on scene, saying, quote, "It's pretty bad in here."